College football top 25 is here. AP just dropped, just got the notification on the ESPN app. You dig? Shout out to ESPN. Let's look at this thing though, man. You got Texas at number 1, Penn State at number 2, Ohio State at number 3, Clemson at number 4, Georgia at number 5. This surprised me. Notre Dame, my fighting Irish. You know what I'm saying? I'm a natural Notre Dame fan just from my childhood. You know what I'm saying? Us having the same colors as them for the team I played for coming up. But I am a Colorado fan because I support Prime all the way through. Oregon at 7, Alabama at 8 is surprising. Like they're at 8. I might have to. I don't really pay attention to the rosters like that with college football until they actually start playing and I start seeing them, you know what I'm saying, play. You know what I'm saying? Others, you know what I'm saying, they follow some of these guys through their high school careers and all that. So that's crazy. LSU at 9. That's surprising to me. I thought they would be in the top 5. Miami at 10. Who's their QB since Cam Ward left? I don't really know. Arizona State at 11. Illinois at 12. Illinois at 12. Who Illinois got? At 12? Illinois? Okay, shout out to Illinois. 13, South Carolina. I thought they would be in the top 10 for sure with that roster they have. Everybody been talking about them on college football. 26. Michigan at 14. Florida at 15, SMU at 16. That's surprising as well. I mean, SMU always got some great players though. I ain't gonna lie, they stay with some good players. Kansas State at 17, Oklahoma at 18 is crazy. I thought that they would be higher. I know they had a bad season last year, and a lot of people got hurt, but I thought that they would, you know what I'm saying, at least be top 15, not in the 18. Texas A&M at 19. Indiana at 20. I think they're basing some of this off of last year, but it's not for certain that Indiana's going to have that same type of season that they had last year. Ole Miss at 21. That's crazy. They dropped all the way to 21 since Jackson Dart left. Okay then. Iowa State at 22. Texas Tech at 23. Tennessee at 24. They was just in the what? They made the college football playoff last year, Tennessee, and Boise State at 25. Okay, now, other receiving votes, you got BYU, Utah, Baylor, Louisville, USC. USC did not make the top 25 at all. UNLV to Nebraska, Toledo, Auburn. Auburn did not make the top 25. Florida State did not make the top 25. Pittsburgh did not make the top 25. TCU, Colorado did not make the top 25 at all. Now, Texas should be number 1 because they have a great roster, you know what I'm saying, from last year, and they have Arch. So, you know what I'm saying, like they're basing it off that. Penn State has they made the college football playoff last year, I think semifinals. Great roster, great talent, 2 great running backs. That defense should be nice, you know what I'm saying, plus that quarterback that they have. They should be number 2. Ohio State should be 3. Clemson should be 4. Georgia should be. I think the top 5 is right. The top 5, however you want to put it, is right. Now for Notre Dame to be 6, that's surprising to me, because it's like I really don't. I know they got Jeremiah Love, but like outside of that, who else is on that team that's making them rank number 6? I would have to go look at their roster. Well, actually, not even look at the roster. I can't even say look at the roster. I would have to actually like see them play. You know what I'm saying? You don't really, with college football, stuff moves so much unless it's a definite, you know what I'm saying, number 1 team in the country, and they just, you know what I'm saying, overpowering everybody. Oregon at 7, they should have some players that came back. Alabama at 8 is very, very surprising to me. I've never like seen them outside the top 5 for real. That's crazy. LSU at 9, I thought they would be actually higher. I thought they should be like in that 6th spot, right behind Georgia, you know what I'm saying, with that quarterback coming back and all them pieces that should be coming back from last year. Miami at 10. We don't know who's the quarterback after Cam Ward. I know they you know what I'm saying, got some talent, but we would need to see. Like I said, I thought South Carolina should be in the top 10. If you wanted to take a team out, it would probably be Miami. To have South Carolina right there, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah, their roster is very, very talented. You know what I'm saying? And they play in the SEC. They should be ready to go. I would think so. Yeah, you got one independent that's in the top 25, three ACC teams, four Big 12 teams, one I think Mountain West team, which is Boise State. SEC has 10 teams and the Big 10 has 6 teams. The Big 10 is definitely catching up with the SEC. You have to look at it like this. Like, with it being a college football playoff, the top, I think it's the top 4 or the top 5 teams are going to get in. You know what I'm saying? If you got the best records, it's not based on, I don't think conference anymore. I think it's just based on if you got the, I think it's if you got the top 5, if it's the top 5, it's 12, it's still 12 teams, but I think the top 5 is like solidified. Whatever your record is, don't matter what conference you from. If you got one of the best records in the country, you know what I'm saying, you should be in. So all of this really doesn't really matter for real because of the college football playoff. You can be at Tennessee or Ole Miss or Indiana or Oklahoma. If you have one of the best records in the country, you go undefeated, you're getting in. If you go 12-1 and it's you know what I'm saying, at least not none of these top 5s. Like, say if Texas is gonna have to play Georgia, so they both in the SEC. Penn State plays Ohio State, they both in the SEC. Like, say if they only got one loss, so say if these Clemson in the ACC, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like the top 5 is going to get in. If you find your way into that wild card slot, which is the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seed, that's you know what I'm saying. All of this don't really matter, bro. Like the top 25 poll, like it's like, okay, this is just your starting point. You know what I'm saying. You could easily lose 2-3 games and fall out of the top 25. You could easily, you know what I'm saying, win a couple games, stay stagnant. You know what I'm saying. It just depends on, you know, especially for these top teams over here. You know, you don't. You can lose. Alabama could lose two games and still get in. You feel what I'm saying? Miami could probably lose a game or 2 and still get in. You dig? Like, winning your conference, that's what you want to do. That's the goal, of course, but that's not like mandatory of getting into the college football playoff no more. If I'm not mistaken, I think they changed the rules from last year. Last year it was like whoever won that conference gets in. You know what I'm saying? So you might have, Boise State they had a home game because they won their conference. You dig? But it's like now it's like it don't go by the I think it just go by the record. If I'm not mistaken, it just goes by the record. Like if you're, especially if you in one of these top schools, you know what I'm saying. If you got the best record, you will get in. You dig? So it's just like, I see this just let me know what teams to look out for, what teams to watch. Of course, the Texas, the Penn States, and all them. But like, definitely pay attention to South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a SMU, a Oklahoma, a Texas Tech, a Ole Miss, stuff like that. Definitely pay attention to those teams because they have an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, starting off with this starting point to get to the college football playoff. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't say win your conference and this, that, man. Just get in. If you can get in and you catch lightning in a bottle, you know what I'm saying, you might be able to win you an Addy, bro. It's gonna be one of these years where it's gonna be like everybody gonna be thinking 1-5, 1-10 gonna probably win an Natty, and it's gonna be one of these 24s, 23s, 22s. One of these years that's gonna win because they gonna catch lightning in a bottle, and they gonna make some shit pop for sure. But let me know what y'all think about this top 25. Is your college football team in the top 25? Are y'all where you think y'all should be? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss when I drop. And comment below, bruh.